So now that we got the whole Bill Cosby haircuttery situation, what's up guys? Today we're talking all about how do you deal with a bad review online. We all get it. It's inevitable if you've been in business for more than a year or so. So here's the right way how to do it, because there's a lot of wrong ways how to do it. Check it out. What's up guys, this is Logan Shinholster with Contractor Growth Network, and today is all about bad reviews. And when you receive them, what should you do? Because a lot of people, when they get a bad review, what they do is they end up digging themselves into a ditch even more. But in reality, they forget who the review is really for when they respond to it. And here's what I mean by that, is when somebody gives you a bad review, whether it's your fault or not, it's now your problem. Let me say that one more time. It may not be your fault, but it is your problem. So you have to deal with it. And if somebody blasts you on Google or Facebook or wherever it is, and then you come back with an equally response, well, you may have put that person in their place and won the battle, but now you look like a crazy person to all the other prospects that are looking to hire you. So when you respond to somebody's review, you're not responding for them. You're showing the rest of the world who's looking at your reviews how you problem solve and how you conduct yourself in a professional setting. Because here's a fun fact. If a business has at least 3 one-star reviews, then people are going to start to look for other businesses. So ideally, the goal is to get none, but if you do get them, the way that you handle them is going to be everything. And here is what we're talking about today, is you get a 1-star review, how should you deal with it? And if you do it in a poor manner, everything else is gonna pile on. And what I mean by that is, let's take Bill Cosby's situation, for example. Bit of an extreme example, but it's true. Nobody says anything about Bill Cosby for years. And then one person comes out and says, hey, this is what Bill Cosby did. And then little by little, more and more people come out of the woodwork. And now he's got so much of a case against him, he's SOL. And that is exactly what could happen with bad reviews for you. So if you get one bad review and people start to pile the rest on, the way that you handle that is imperative, because if you respond professionally to the first person, then there's a good chance that everybody else won't pile on. But if you do a really poor job, everybody else is going to come out of the woodwork to try to save that first person, and now you're SOL. So how do you deal with a bad review? Now that we know that, there's a backstory to all this stuff. So with a bad review, first off, you want to address the situation that they're talking about. All right, just in a nice, respectable manner, summarize what they're talking about. Hey, it seems like it seems like what we did didn't work for you. And if you notice, what I'm doing is I'm putting it back on me. I'm not saying, hey, it's not my fault that you didn't like the shutters. You told us this. That doesn't help anybody out. If you come back and go, hey, I must have misunderstood the contract. I'm super sorry about that. So what you're doing is you're putting it back on you, because now you're taking the blame, and everybody wants a company who says, we're sorry, we'll fix it, it's on us, not the, hey, well, this is your problem, buddy. I got a haircut one time and it looked like Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber, where it looked like a box. And then I remember because I was like 8 when my mom walked up and said, what's up with his hair? The lady said, well, this is what he asked for. And she's like, he's 8 years old. He doesn't know what he wants. And guess where I didn't ever go back? The haircuttery. So you guys don't have my business anymore. So now that we understand that it's imperative to do your best to address bad reviews, how do you actually deal with it? So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna take all the blame, put it back on you, right? Not accept everything and go, yep, you're right, we should have done this better, we should have done that better, but take it and put it back on you strategically. The next thing that you're gonna do is apologize. Just apologize to the person and say, we're super sorry that this happened, all right? Because some people are gonna say, well, you should never apologize because then you look weak, but like, is that what the customer wants? The customer just wants that you acknowledge that they're frustrated and you understand that they're frustrated, so then you apologize. So acknowledge, then you apologize. Then from there, you make it right. Do your best. Say, next time that you come back in, we'll do this for free, or please reach out to us because we'd love to handle this, with you, or something like that. But do your best to make it right, because Google, they won't let you take the review down. If the homeowner, if you have a conversation with the homeowner, they can't take it down, but they can change it, all right? Or crazy enough, even better, they can update the score and then add on to it and say, update, here's what we're at right now. They called me, we worked it all out, and we're good to go now. So you should never ask somebody like, hey, can you take the review down or anything like that? Just ask them if they wouldn't mind, like, hey, look, could you just leave an update online so people know where we're at with everything, and leave it at that. So you're going to acknowledge it, then you're going to apologize for the situation, and then last but not least, you're gonna do what you can to make this stuff right. Because again, you're not responding for them. You've already kind of burned that bridge. If they're willing to leave a review for you, then your place in their book is set. Sorry. What you're doing is for all the future work that should be coming in, you're doing it for them. So you have to swallow your pride, swallow your ego. You're gonna lose the battle against this person, but you're gonna win the war, because when it's all said and done, do you wanna die in a mansion by apologizing to one person, or are you gonna die poor and broke, but with a really strong ego because you told that one person that they were wrong? All right, again, there's 3 1-star reviews, and people are out of here to go look for somebody else. Don't give people a reason to go look for somebody else. All right, and here's a little tidbit on top of that. When it comes to reviews, you don't always have to get a 5-star. All right, funny enough, a 4.8 star rating is actually a pretty sweet spot, because not everybody's the perfect person for you, and people understand that. So 4.8 stars is still pretty solid. So you're always gonna have those people that do something like, they were great to communicate with, the paint color was perfect, it was a fantastic experience, 4 stars. And you go, why? And they say, well, there's always room for improvement. And you're just thinking, how? I literally did everything that you asked, it was perfect, this is what you want, but some people are just like that. But those 4-star reviews, us humans, we look for those, because 5 means they did great, 1 means they did a shitty job, but 2 through 4 is that middle ground. What made them get a 3, not a 4, not a 2? So let me read that 3-star review. So a 4-star review that's giving you fantastic praises, those are going to be read way more than the 5-star reviews that are giving you praises. So don't shy away from 4-star reviews, and also don't shy away from smashing that like button, because it really does help the YouTube algorithm. So 4 stars are okay as well. If you can get 4.8 star rating, you're good to go. So guys, I hope that helps. Just understand that when it comes to reviews, just kind of recap, 1, if you get a bad review and you jump all over that person, 1, it's going to piss everybody else off, and 2, everybody that is already mad at you is going to come out of the woodwork and try to pile on and go, oh, by the way, this guy Bill Cosby, me too. By the way, this guy, did a bad job too. So now you're going to go from a bunch of 5 stars and then a 1-star review to a bunch of 5 stars and a bunch of 1-star reviews. So just don't do it. Swallow the pride. How do you respond to it? Acknowledge it. Apologize for it. Make it right. Good to go. Thank you.